moving in now. No danger at all, so David Smith opens the account for Eastern Suburbs with a penalty. He gets to his feet. There's the kick across field, taken by Prime. Andrew Eddinghausen gets it, gets a pass away to Sean Wilson and on to Docking. And Docking scores. Well done, Eddinghausen. He picked the ball up there, realised there was not too many Eastern Suburbs players around, deliberately held the ball back.
On the State Bank replay, a line ball decision here for Kevin Roberts as Gary Prime lost the ball and was tackled. He called it clear. Eddinghausen on the spot, able to unload the pass. Seen Watson took the long ball. He found himself with open space, and as he was going down, he manages to look back inside for Docking, and Docking fights back for the Sharks, and they certainly started this game in a sloppy manner, sloppy around the rucks. But the last set of 6 tackles, they've finally started to put it together. That was the line ball decision for Kevin Roberts. Eddinghausen was on the spot, so was Seen Watson. The ball was meant to go out wider. He was able to stand in the tackle, and Jonathan Docking having a busy weekend at fullback.
He's had success, so Cronulla Sutherland now lead by 6 points to 2. Cronulla, Morris, Spina, McGann, straightens, gets to within about 2 metres of the halfway line, in the middle of the field. Out to Smith. Oh, he didn't take that. Yes, he did. Laurie Spina weaves his magic. Smith out to Mackay. Plenty of movement in this game. McGann onto Smith. Smith gets a pass back on the inside to Prime. Prime gets it to Cronulla. Cronulla gets it to McGann. And McGann's bolted. He's got a pass away to Worth, and Worth has scored underneath the posts. It's a brilliant try from Eastern Suburbs. An absolute brilliant try.
On the State Bank replay, magnificent rugby league by the Roosters in fighting back, the ball going back inside. Gary Prime. David Cronulla shows a terrific turn of speed, looking inside. Hugh McGann, and hasn't the skipper from the Eastern Suburbs side been in magnificent form? Gary Worth did well to back up the skipper, and under the post, a great reply. Cronulla being guilty in the last few moments of allowing Eastern Suburbs to stand and unload. Not going in low enough. They've been able to stand in tackles, the Roosters. Hugh McGann with a ton of pace for a lock forward, managed to go right through, and Gary Worth finished it off. And, well, as I said, for Jonathan Docking, a very busy weekend for both fullbacks.
You'd go a long way to see a better try than that. That was an absolutely superb try. Had everything. The way that I love to see the game played. Now, this gives Smith a very simple kick from directly in front. The rain has started. It's only very light at this stage. Smith raises the flags. Away to Mackay. Gets a pass away while he's tackled. McGann out to Brendan Hall. Oh, this is good passing out to Gary Prime. Prime's going strongly. Slippery Morris has been left behind. Gets it to him now. He's going to go in. Is he? No! He's been ankle-tapped, and now the pass has gone away to Laurie Spina. And Spina's gone in for the try. Good work, Slippery Morris. He wasn't tackled. He was ankle-tapped and not held.
Magnificent on the State Bank replay. Super hands by everybody involved. Great ball from Brendan Hall. The big front rower, Danny Shepherd, magnificently picked it up. Gary Prime showed a nice turn of speed, and if you enjoyed their first try, sit back and enjoy this one by Steve Morris. The entire cover defence is drawn to Prime, leaving the winger Steve Morris unmarked. Watson just manages to ankle tap him, but quite correctly, Morris was thinking. Laurie Spina on the spot, and under he goes. A great try, and I think they're just starting to get a nice little bit of roll to their play, Eastern Suburbs. John Mackay again being allowed to stand and unload in the tackles. McGann saw that there was a chance out wide. Brendan Hall did remarkably well to go in and get the pass away. Shepherd picked it up. They certainly had the numbers out wide. Prime moved into open space, and 3 Cronulla defenders all converging on Prime, leaving the spot open for Slippery Morris and Laurie Spina, picking up the dregs and sending Eastern Suburbs on their way yet again, 12-6.
David Smith to take the conversion attempt, and he raises the flag. So Eastern Suburbs have scorched away now and lead by field. Tackled 10 metres outside the quarter. Porter to Gavin Miller, switches it across the ruck. It's a long pass, it's Eddinghausen, and he's burst away. Worth's coming at him, and Worth won't get there. It's a brilliant try to Andrew Eddinghausen. Sprinted away, 25 yards to do it.
And it's not the first time they've threatened this. On the State Bank replay, Gavin Miller switches the ball across to Ronnie Quinn. Out to McGaw, who sees that the long ball is on, and brilliantly taken by Andrew Eddinghausen. Gary Worth had moved across to the other side of the field. Originally had to come back. Eddinghausen had far too much pace. It was certainly the answer that Jack Gibson was looking for. Miller read that the play was on, back onto the left-hand side. A great long ball by McGaw to cut out Gary Prime, and Eddinghausen drew it out of the air. Too much pace for Gary Worth, and the Sharks now something to enjoy just prior to the break.
Andrew Eddinghausen's try will be attempted to be converted by Sean Watson. He's given him a difficult kick. Study and concentration. Looks good, and it's away to the left. Just went over, apparently, the top of the left-hand upright, waved away by both touch judges, so the score remains Eastern Suburbs 14. Yeah, tell us about that here McGann incident there.
Well, Rex, he ended up the blind side on that switch of play, and he seemed to sort of clash of heads or a head and a shoulder, and he twisted quite badly in the tackle. And wouldn't be surprised if he's got a slight concussion or a slightly injured neck.
All right, well, that'll be bad for Eastern Suburbs. He's been very much a linchpin of their side.
There it is, he's the Cronulla player coming in late.
Well, they're having to really carry him from the field now. He's that unwell, getting a round of applause, which he quite definitely deserves. No question about the form he's in at the moment. It is very, very good. So that's where they're going to treat him on the sideline. Over the good bust, out to Hatch. Hatch gets a long pass to McGaw. McGaw to Eddinghausen. Oh! That'll be Chalice. That'll be Chalice for now. That's off. He's off. There's a dead set high, head-high tackle. No question about it. No question about it.
Nobody's going to argue. He came in looking to cut the ball off. Swinging arm. I'm not going to talk about any intent. Kevin Roberts is on the spot. You can talk and argue where the initial impact of tackles like that are. Wayne Chalice shakes his head, but he's now leaving his side a man short.
Wayne stretched down. Quinn. Sorensen. Sorensen backs towards the Cronulla line. They're only 8 metres away. On a McGaw straight right through. That was just a beautiful pass delivered with the intent for somebody to come straight and hard on the burst, and that's exactly what McGaw did. Well,
the gaps should have been out wide on the State Bank replay. They weren't. They were just on the fringe of the ruck. Worth and John Mackay getting caught out there. A great ball from Ronnie Quinn. McGaw ran to the gap, and Ronnie Quinn served up a beautiful pass. And plenty of trouble for the Roosters now. 14 apiece. Good running from the dummy half area. He read that they were just short, and McGaw does run to the gap. 14 all now on the scoreboard, and Eastern Suburbs slow to regroup after the send-off of Wayne Chalice.
14 all with this kick at goal to follow. Moves in, strikes it well. So the score now remains Cronulla 16, Eastern Suburbs and Hall. Yes, Cronulla have made another change. There's a 19 on the field. Who's that, David?
It's Scott Gustard. He's on for Craig Diamond, who sustained a broken nose in yesterday's match at the Parramatta Stadium, but a strong performance by the big Cronulla second rower.
And Gilmeister's made the break, making up for the error, and he crashes over to put the Roosters well and truly back into the game in front, 18-16. All too easy on the State Bank replay. Very simple blindside play. The Sharks holding back, standing back in the defensive line. Gavin Miller falling for the dummy. Alan Wilson and Jonathan Ducking tried to tidy it up, but it was the man making a few mistakes himself for the Roosters today, Trevor Gilmeister, hitting the ball up, and didn't he make up for that last mistake? All too easy, but a strong comeback by the Roosters.
Yes, indeed, and this is going to be an opportunity for David Smith to get involved. Moves in right now. Oh, it didn't miss by much. It's away to the left. And the score remains Eastern Suburbs 18. Gustard tackled Quinn. And the referee is going to rule offside. Mr. Roberts, the referee, had a clear view.
Well, there was the kick across field again. I felt that Ronnie Quinn erred. I certainly felt that he could have just sent the ball out wide. They had the numbers and it would have been just as easy, but the penalty game.
Back they come with great defence. Quinn out to Gustard. Oh, front forward. Was a forward pass anyway, but Andrew Henninghausen has got it. The ball has been kicked by him. It's come back. He's gone back for it. Weaves around and makes a further gain.
Again, they have the numbers out far on the left if they can just move it out.
McGaw gets the pass away to Wilson. Wilson's gone up the sideline. He's going to score. And he indeed scores in the corner.
Well, it had to come. Ron Quinn this time acknowledged the fact that they had the numbers out on the left. It was a good long ball that eventually got it out there. Quickly on the State Bank replay, only 2 and 3 Roosters out on the left. A good long ball from Quinn and an equally good long pass from McGaw. That's the second time he's put the Sharks on attack. A badly missed tackle. On very few occasions has that occurred from Steve Morris and Alan Wilson. Coming up with enough pace to get him into the corner. 2 great long balls in the Cronulla back line by Ron Quinn and then by Mark McGaw. Stevie Morris has certainly got too much pace for Alan Wilson, but he makes the first up mistake of the tackle. Coming across, but all too late, Laurie Spina. And the Sharks going back into the lead. Replacement man Alan Wilson becoming a very important part of this Cronulla lineup this afternoon. A massive leap into the corner. And the same man will now get up and try and convert his own try.
Alan Wilson from the sideline. One up, one down, and the referee agrees. It's a goal. 22 points to 18 in Cronulla. Out to Spina. Brennan Hall, back to Spina. He comes to a shuddering halt midfield. Gets up, plays it forward. Little kick over the top, taken out of it. It'll be a penalty. Sensations here.
Another difficult decision for Kevin Roberts. Well, I couldn't see a lot in the he kicks over the top. Well, arguable decision as the Roosters try and steal this game now. And Stevie Morris will do it.
He's there. Slippery Morris has scored. Right in the dying stages of the game. He's gone over for a try, which you'll see on the State Bank replay in just a moment.
And away he comes, close to the line. Plenty of defence there for Cronulla. Sorensen went low. He probably should have gone high on the little man, and it was all too easy for him from there. Trying to sneak in close to the ruck. And now plenty of pressure for the man who won the game against Canterbury. Here's the replay again. Morris sneaking away with the ball, steps through Jonathan Docking. Sorensen goes low. That was the mistake. He should have gone high on the big...
About 15, 20 metres in from the sideline and about 15 metres out from the goal line. He's kicked it! He's kicked it! And the score goes to Cronulla. It's 22. Eastern Suburbs 24. Went here to Eastern Suburbs 24 to Cronulla's 22. The scorers for Eastern Suburbs in a 4-try each bonanza has been Worth, Spina, Gilbey.